Hello, everyone, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I do hope you guys have been having a wonderful Monday and a wonderful start of the week. Because I have not. I don't think one should start with I haven't been having a good day, but I hope that you have. I don't think that's a good start, but it's true. It's true. But I have missed you guys. I really have missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. And hug each and every one of you. But hello, Raven. Hello, Mr. Dark. And hello to the lurkers out there because I see you. I don't see you at the moment, but now I see you. There's two of you. So yeah, hello. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day. Hello, Seven. Welcome to stream. Welcome. Yes, today has been a day. I don't really understand how like an entire school can just figure out that we're gonna misbehave today. All of us at once. Like can't you guys spread it out over like a month? we don't need to do it all at once. Okay? So I've been having one of those days today. Like, yeah. One of the days where I basically go like, Nitty Sunday is open for people to like try and get into it. I wouldn't do that though because that would mean that I would not have you guys anymore. Yeah. Yep. See, you guys mean more to me than me getting out of my job. I got to yes, I do have. I have oolong tea. Don't know how to pronounce it, but it's basically two O's and a long. So it's basically a Chinese tea, I say, with a high pitched voice because I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. I made the weirdest face just about now. I'm not gonna look. I have a mirror right in front of my like behind my computer screen. I am not gonna put into that because I feel like I look weird today. But hello, Rizana. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. It's not herbal tea. It is tea. So it's from the tea bush, kind of variety of tea. But it's basically a mix between a black tea and a green tea. Is it the black one or green one? It's both. Basically. Is it a black or a green tea? Yes, is how you would probably answer that question. That moment in time you don't recognize yourself. Yeah. Yep, that too. We're just go like, I am this cute anime girl. I am not this weirdo in a hoodie. Wonder how it would be if I actually taught a class with a VTuber model. I mean, technically, it could be kind of interesting with I could connect the VTuber model to technology and how that works and how computers and AI works and a lot of different things can get into a lesson plan around VTuber models, so that would be kind of cool. I am not prepared to show my face though, so it would be another VTuber face. And not one of my friends' faces either, because those little tiny demon spawn can be quite the detectives when they want to. Yes. Can I ask you normal to steal your girlfriend's? I think it's girlfriend's hoodie. I'm gonna have to look at it. Yeah. If it fits, yes, probably. I wouldn't know because the only hoodies that I get is basically my brother's. I don't think I am up for getting his hoodies anymore though, because he has a girlfriend now. So I don't think I'm gonna be on the receiving end of his hoodies anymore anytime soon. So yeah. Why not have a chat with chat about my day? Because I do not wish to put all of that on you guys. I don't like to complain. I don't like being negative, and when I talk about my bad days, it's very difficult for me to not be extremely negative or extremely cynical. And I don't like that part of me. I try to distance myself from it as far as I can. So yeah, that is basically it. Drama Lomo, yes. There has been so much shade throwing today. So much. And all of the chaos. But it has been like, yeah, something that annoys me a bit is when a teacher, like a colleague, is basically saying that, hey, we have this issue in our year. And then all of a sudden, a couple of meetings later, the problem really, really shows. Like, everyone can see that, like, yeah, this isn't normal. This isn't how it's supposed to be. This is weird. And then, you respond with, yeah, I've been telling you that this is a problem. And then the other colleagues basically try and diminish the problem, like, yeah, but you had this problem years ago as well. Must be you guys. Like, we are saying that we are frustrated because this is a problem that we have. We have repeatedly told you guys that this is a problem this school has. Not just our year, but our school has this problem. We are extremely frustrated about it. And when they respond with, haha, it's just you. Uh, hmm, yeah. Hello, Hector. Welcome to stream. I do hope you have an amazing start of the week. Okay. And good luck with work related stuff and stuff. Yes, you do work related stuff and stuff. Maybe you do even stuff and stuff and stuff. What do I know? Mm. In other words, they're lazy. Yeah, I think it's a combination between lazy and doesn't want to see others' point of view, or just so full up in what's going on around them that they can't see how others are affected by certain things. Because basically, what one of my school's major, major difficulty is sexism. And I am a woman teacher. Um, I am on the receiving end of so much, like so much. And at first, you kind of don't realize it because you're kind of in your honeymoon phase of work and stuff like that, or you're just, yeah, everyone has this issue, it's just not me. Uh, but then after a while, you kind of start to see how bad it is, and like it's not colleagues that are sexist towards me, like full on. I don't blame other adults. The kids though, the kids though. There has been so many jokes about me being their biology teacher, with me talking about bodies, teenage bodies growing up. That's apparently extremely hilarious because I am a woman. They would not say that if it was a man who's teaching them. Uh, there is also a lot of them just not listening to what I say. But as soon as a male teacher steps into the room, they just quiet down and behave all of a sudden. But I'm a woman teacher, so when I tell them to settle down, they don't listen to it. Um, And just there's also been like instances where like the guys in class just sort of gets all up in my face and just like, yeah, what gonna do about it? Try to basically make me back off. I am slightly injured by having horses that weigh 800 kilograms, so I'm basically like, yo, sit the F down. um, and I don't realize until later when like other teachers tell me that, hey, this student did this to me. That was kind of scary. And I'm just over here like, oh yeah. That probably should have been a scary situation. um there have been times where I've actually been scared though. There actually have been times where I have been scared. The power of detention or the power of assault. Yeah, if it's an assault that I'm doing, if I'm hitting them or doing something like that, I'm gonna be out of a job, maybe in prison. So that's not an option. And power of detention, yeah, um, we don't have that. Yay! Like the worst thing I can do is basically try to order them out of the classroom. The issue there is that if I basically go like, "Hey, get out of my classroom! You're not allowed to be in here," then the kids might just say that, "No, I'm gonna stay," and I might be strong, but I legally can't drag a kid out of the classroom. I legally can't do that. I can order them to leave, but I can't like physically move them out. Um, and also, a 15-year-old boy, I might be strong, but I'm not that strong. Annoyingly enough, I might be strong for a woman, but I'm not stronger than a 15-year-old boy. Not strong enough to drag him out, at the very least. So I can't win that fight. And we don't have security, so I can't call security. We're a school. Don't have security guards. Um, you're a female teacher, you have a better standing compared to students. In a lot of countries, I would, maybe. Not where I live, because where I live, I don't. A student has a better standing than I do, because everything is the teacher's fault. No matter what happens, it's the teacher's fault. Um, so what kind of school doesn't have detention? It's extremely rare to have detention in my country. So, yeah. Strong enough for a horse, but not strong against hormone ranging fit teenage boys. Fair. Also, no school security. Yeah, yeah. School security is not a thing here, unless it's like in a really, really, really bad area. But school security is definitely not a thing. We don't have money for that. Where I'm from Sweden. I'm from tiny little Sweden. We would there's kind of no need for school security. I mean, having school security would be awesome, but basically just we don't need school security. Like the only reason I'm having a problems is because I am a girl. I'm a woman. If I was a man, they would leave. They would listen to me. If I told them to leave the classroom, they would listen if I was a man. But I have a boobus and a vajayjay, which means that people don't listen to me. Even in Sweden, schools get budget cuts. Yes. Yes. Yeah, because schools in Sweden is basically ruled like it's not the country that gives us money, it's the it's basically each city that gives money to the schools. So rich cities get a lot of school money. Poor cities with a lot of issues get a lot less. it's an ongoing issue. There's a lot of discussions about um, like centralizing the school system into just the government controlling schools instead. I personally think that's a very good thing that should be done ASAP. I personally do dislike private schools a lot because of reasons. Hello, Adi. Well, oh, and welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I am having a lot of tea burps. I'm sorry. And hello, Jays, as well. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. I do hope you've been having a wonderful Monday so far. Blah, blah, blah. I'm from Sweden too. My teacher was my rear key. Oh, awesome. Awesome for that teacher. But, yeah, again, I'm not allowed to, but yeah. But it's also a lot different because different teachers and a lot of, yeah. Sweden as a top-rate tourism country has funding issues. Well, because it's not the government that gives money to schools. It's like each city. I am definitely not close to a tourism city, so it's not that wealthy. It has a lot of difficult social issues, which kind of funnels back into the school. Because if parents are poor or if parents are not that educated, that's gonna affect their kids badly in school, basically. And I am definitely one of the very rural, very backwards places, parts of Sweden, which is quite the whiplash coming from one of the top universities. Quite the whiplash. Yeah, Bill, thanks for asking. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. I love her a lot. She fun compared to rest. Yeah, yeah. And that is like the major thing that's annoying to me because I want to have fun during class. Like, I am a teacher because I love physics. I love having fun with physics. I love discussing physics. I love it. But when kids are misbehaving and I am struggling to keep like the classroom, you know, quiet, then I can't have fun because I can't focus on making learning fun. So that is basically one of my top annoyances with this. Just random question: every kid in your school and class has a phone at least, right? Yep, they do. I think. And pretty much all of them do. I can't remember one that doesn't have one. So yeah. May I ask something about Sweden? Yes, you may. You may ask me all of the things you want. I might answer, I might not. But you may always ask. Can people have Asperger's do military service in Sweden? I am very much the wrong person to ask that because I have absolutely no idea. My guess is no, but I am not sure. Like, I have absolutely no idea. I bring mine with the speaker and will listen to music at lunch with the other kids. Yeah. It's basically what the kids around here do as well. Or just sit watching TikToks together in huddle in a corner somewhere. That's a weird thing that I've noticed the kids like to do. They like sitting in corners. The like the more difficult to get into said corner it is, the better apparently. Being a teacher is hard work. It is. It is. It is. Leg of the leg. But yeah, this is basically what we did last time. We did a little thing here that is meant to have the sunbirds from here just popping into there. But we have kind of noticed that it is probably too far away. So we need to move it closer because yes. So this doesn't work, and that's what we did last time. Not entirely sure what we'll do today, because I basically thought that it's Monday, we should probably do Minecraft. And right now I am very heavily like, please let me play Pokemon. Hello, Enderman. I got stuck in the tree. So I think we're basically gonna do just random stuff in chat. Because Minecraft right now feels more like my... let's just chill out and relax and do some stuff around base because we probably need to. Meow! I have now, by the way, decided that this is our Meowsalot that sits outside. Which means that this can be Sherry. Because Sherry is my cat. And she basically looks exactly like this, which is kind of awesome because this is basically modeled after a real life cat. This is Scar's cat, like Good Times with Scar. He has like 10 million subscribers, so you know I could never. So it's kind of fun that we basically have cats that look really similar. According to Google, no. I see. Corners be comfy. Yeah, apparently. And it's kind of fun because I remember being, like, you know, a teenager going to a primary high school, and we definitely sat in corners. We sat under the stairs. That was apparently the cool place to sit. Under the stairs. And as an adult, I'm just like baffled by why on earth would that be cool? Like, why would sitting in front of the lockers with your legs stretched forwards be cool? Why is sitting on the floor cool? You are not cool. But I think that's kind of, you know, what always happens. Like, you just... You little demon spawn! Yeah. Like, you do a lot of things when you're a teenager that you think is extremely cool. And you're one of the hip kids. And then you grow up and you're like, no, oh my gosh, no, please no. Like, if you aren't ashamed of your high school self, you have some growing up to do. Like, some real growing up to do. Yeah. Hello everybody, well, I can't watch the stream for long. I wish you all the good rest of the stream. Well, thank you for dropping in, Jurano. Thank you for dropping in. Have a lovely rest of the day. I be frank, I'm terrified of people due to past incentives, but I find talking with people around my age, do you find talking to people with around all your age? What? I'm confused. I too cringe at my teenage years. Yeah, we all? If you don't, you need to grow up. Like, I don't need more sticks. Like, who on earth would not cringe at their teenage self? Like, please tell me that everyone would cringe at their teenage self, because why would you not? I don't understand that. Another dragon, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. My life is bad. Sadly, I'm at high school, but you have 3 jobs. That is a lot of jobs for someone in high school. Um, please take care of yourself. We don't want you overworking yourself. Okay. And basically, we really, 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 really need. So I think I know this is not a good way to get food, but I like fishing in Minecraft. Mainly because there the possibility of there being presents. So yes. We're going fishing. We're gonna borrow Ophi's fishing hut and we're gonna fish. And in case we need to, we're gonna sleep in her bed because she doesn't mind because I have slept in her bed before. It depends. Maybe it could have been cool as a kid. No. No. Nah. 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 There are no cool kids. I say that as a high school teacher. I might like a lot of the kids, but they are not cool. Especially not the ones that think they are cool. Them. And like there are kids that are amazing, but they are amazing, not cool. I think I'm just too grown up for the whole cool thing to be a thing. Uh, because I just feel like why on earth would I give energy to try to be cool to appease someone else when I can just have fun and enjoy myself? Like why on earth would I waste my energy towards trying to please someone else? Ain't nobody got time for that. Mm. Oh, your mom is disabled, so it has to be done. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. But hopefully you can get to relax and enjoy a bit and chat instead, and just take your mind out of things. Mm. From my experience, usually the cool kids are always not really talkative. Yeah, it kind of depends because the cool kids. Well, it depends. It depends. I would say that the cool kids, as if we are talking about leadership point of view, like the leaders in the classroom or the class, they typically don't speak that much, but they are always in charge of whatever is going on. Um, so they might not say a lot of things, but they can give like an encouraging. Like they can watch certain students and that student is gonna talk or misbehave or do something, and they are gonna try and look like they are in charge even in front of teachers, for example, which is what is not cool. That's just being a jackass. My tea is growing cold, which is not optimal. um Fishing is quite calming. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. For example, the girl you're in love with for 8 years now is that kind of person. Yeah. I think it kind of depends on what you see cool as. If you see cool as a personality trait, then I would probably agree with you. If you see cool as in like the person being in charge, the top like ranked, not the top rank, but basically the leader of the gang of students, then it might not that might not be the case, or it might be the case. So I guess that depends on your definition of the word. Uh, be yourself if you like someone and they like you for you, not the front you put up to protect the emotion. Yeah. Or don't put up a front. You know, but that's something that I value now. People that's just upfront with what they're feeling. I've never really liked the whole games and playing games and putting up a front or doing whatever. Like that stuff is just exhausting. Why on earth would I do that? I have very limited social energy per day. It is extremely easily just drained away through work. um, so you know, why put up a front? That's just exhausting. Um, being respectful and hardworking is cool for, yeah, yeah, that is cool. And just like someone who really like listen, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that I personally value, but I personally value people that listen. Mainly because I like I'm a streamer. You wouldn't find like having a streamer that has difficulty talking is weird, but I have a difficulty talking. Um like I love telling stories. I love talking. I love telling like talking about a lot of things. I really really like that. Have always done that. But talking about myself with people that I'm really really close to, that is incredibly difficult for me. So people that listen to the tiny signals that I'm sending out, that's something that I really, really value. Um, which is why Ofi is the awesomest friend that I have ever had. Because sometimes Ofi just sees through me even when I'm trying to like hide things away, and she's basically like, yeah, you go. Oh, yeah, like you're in a bad mood today. Or just you know, best friends kind of see things as they are. She's awesome at doing that. Sally, your generation is too insecure for some reason. You find it insulting. You know, I find a lot of teenagers to be more self-centered than insecure. Well, a lot of teenagers are insecure, but and a lot of people are insecure nowadays. But what I'm seeing is that there is no sense of community anymore. I am feeling like I am 50 years old when I say that. But I could kind of see that when I worked at the uh, riding centers, riding school, riding club thing. I could kind of see that over there. She also doesn't put up front. She always says what she thinks, and she takes care of the one she calls friends. Not that you yourself aren't adorable. Well, thank you, thank you, Odie. But yeah, she really does sound like an awesome person, and I'm really, really glad that you have found one of like a person like that in your life. It sounds awesome. I understand why you're in love with her. She sounds worthy of it. What is that? This is fishing. Fishing in the minus of the crafts. Yes, and that was a string. Treat a person the way you want to be treated. Yeah, that is very true. Very true. But basically, what I've seen with the writing club is that when I started out, there were a lot of girls who were there to help, like help the young girls learn how, or boys, learn how to be around horses and learn how to brush the horses, learn to care for the horses and stuff like that. And they basically got paid in free riding lessons. That's basically payment for that. Um, like there was no monetary gain other than they got a free lesson once a month or something like that. And when I was riding instructor, that's also how we started it. But we also kind of quickly noticed that a lot of the girls, because we actually didn't have a boy helping out, we only had girls helping out, sadly. Boys in riding classes, you guys are awesome. Love you. There should be a lot more of you, but there aren't. But basically, the girls more and more started to be very self-centered and very much more like, what can this riding club do for me, not what can I do to help my club. Because I kind of feel like that is the difference between club and club activities if you look at how it is now as compared to 20, 30 years ago. um because even 15 years ago, because 15 years ago was at the old riding place, like there was a lot of, I want to help because this club has given me so much. This club has given me something to do, has given me a sense of community, has taught me how to be around horses, has given me whatever. For me, what horses gave me back in the day was basically a free haven from bullying because I was bullied when I went to school. So horses were like my safe spot. No bully could touch me there because I had a horse that I could hide behind. uh, so like I got a lot from that, and I kind of wanted to give back. So I started teaching. I started helping out. I did that like during summers and stuff like that. I basically worked from 7, like half 8, 7-ish in the morning till 11 p.m. That was my working day. I basically worked if I wasn't sleeping. I even worked when I ate. So it was basically horrible working days. Absolutely horrible. I got paid 20 bucks per day. Not per hour, per day. So that is like so little pay. It was basically just like, here, have some pocket money. That's basically what it was. So I worked there for 14, 21 days, actually, each summer. Um, Instead of then having a proper summer job, because that's what I did. But I did that because I wanted to give back to the club. I wanted to give back to other people that, needed this contact with horses. And I did that instead of, working at a proper job, getting money. Uh, what I see now is that kids would definitely not do that. They would not work for free under any circumstances. They always want something back. When I started working as an instructor for free, I basically just went in with the notion of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna learn so much. Um, so I'm gonna learn a lot. I'm gonna help my club get back on its feet after stuff happened. So I was so excited because I'm gonna teach the little kids, I'm gonna teach the little 6 years olds how to be around horses, how to love horses. And I get to learn from one of the best riding instructors in my area at the same time. Awesome! This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna learn a lot. I did learn a lot. But then when I started taking over more and more and actually became the boss of my day, so I had Saturdays. I was the lead instructor for Saturdays. Hello, Harold. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. My monthly wage I do is 100 with all three. They is a lot. That is not a lot. Not a lot with 3 jobs. um, but now I started to become the boss of my Saturday. Um, I started noticing that the girls who hang around in the stable, they basically wanted to sit in the sofa and watching their phones. They didn't want to help out. And what we asked of them was basically to like feed the horses, like give them hay, prepare hay bags, clean out the stable, sweep the floors, like do all of these small tasks that are kind of fun to do if you have a friend to do them with, because you can chat, talk, do stuff. And if you do it well enough, you're gonna get a free riding class. Basically, it was still the same thing. If you helped out, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna push you into a riding class. Like there were several days where I had a spot open that I could just like, hey, you can jump into here if you want to. But they didn't want to do that. And all of a sudden, I also noticed that they were taking the horses out, like the ponies. They were taking a pony out of the pasture and playing with it. Like, I understand that this is a tiny Shetland pony. Shetland ponies are tiny. They are very small. They are basically the size of Labradors. Tiny. Like, you can ride on it if you're 5 and below. And 5 years of age, not 5 feet. Like 5-year-olds and younger can ride on Shetland ponies. They are tiny. So I can understand that this is a tiny pony. It's amazingly cute. But you can't take out a horse of its pasture without asking an adult. Like, they were doing a lot of things that are terribly irresponsible. Oops. Oh, well, that works too. Like, it's irresponsible. It's at its best, it's irresponsible. At its worst, it's extremely dangerous. Like, this tiny horse might be tiny, but it is still a horse. It's gonna murder you if it wants to. It doesn't want to, but they could have been hurt amazingly bad. The horse could have been hurt because they had no safety thought in their brains. Um, And it basically turned out, like, when we actually told them that, hey, you can't take the horses out without asking. Like, please ask us. We are probably gonna say yes, but we need you to ask. Then they stopped coming. Because apparently, why help if you can't just steal horses? I'm so baffled by that. So baffled. Like, why on... Like, horses are not playthings, people. So we kind of started really, really struggling with getting people to help. Like, everyone wanted to get something from it. Either they wanted free lessons every day, which is also baffling, um, or they wanted to just be the queens of the stable, or they wanted to just, I don't know, I don't know. And that, like, there's a lot of issues with riding clubs because they tend to have a lot of women in it. And the annoying part of having a lot of women is that we apparently tend to start talking trash about one another, and that is, I can't deal with that. And that's basically what started happening, and there was a lot of other things that started happening, and I just went like, nope, I'm out. Like, F this poop, I'm out. That was basically exactly what I said, but with more foul language than then, and also with a lot of angry tears. And then I was out, and I am not looking back. Like, if I am ever to try and get into a proper riding club again, that is not the one that I'm getting back to. I loved that club to pieces, and it broke my heart multiple times. For a lot of reasons. We're not gonna get into that. It's small, but it could still cave your sternum in. Oh, with hind legs if you wanted to. Also, horses are free dopamine. Exactly. You are very correct in everything that you said. Enjoy the dinner. Oh, someone having dinner, then have a lovely dinner. Yee. Finding people to help out is kind of hard. Yeah, yeah, it is. Because there apparently is no community. Like, it's like that in not just riding clubs. It's just that my examples are from riding clubs, but you can see that in everything. Everything from soccer teams to the scouts. Just being in clubs is apparently not cool anymore, which is really, really sad because people talking to people is important. Uh, it's extremely important for young people. Um, yeah. I love horses, given how many genders are at. I love horses the most, but not more than crocs. I don't think you should swim with crocs. Um, Analog gaming. I'm sorry. I don't think don't think I welcomed you. I'm sorry, but welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And it's 12 a.m. for you. You should probably sleep. Should probably sleep. You are very welcome, but you should probably sleep. I'm sorry. Well, that's good. That's good. A neighbor I had once had a horse, and I'd go feed it every day before and after school. Yeah. Just ask before you feed it, because my neighbors doesn't ask before they feed my horses a multitude of apples, and honestly, if it was any other neighbor, I would have been fine with it, but I have a vendetta against those neighbors. They like, they could just drive by and I'm instantly in a foul mood. Like, it's bad. It's proper bad. And yeah, they have done some really, really annoying things, but I haven't really tried to reconcile either, but man, they annoy me. Might almost say that I hate them. I don't, but I really wish that they would move out. I dislike them. But I'm pretty sure that they don't know that. Pretty sure. Mainly because they are kind of really, really self-centered, so I don't think they think that people could dislike them. um, like it's rare for me to see actually adult people being self-centered, but they are. They are very self-centered. No sleep because I have to wake up at 4, so better to sleep in the afternoon. Oh no. Please make sure that you sleep at least 8 hours per day. Okay? Um, don't make me worry for you, okay? Don't make me worry. That's not kind. I have quite a lot, but we can break the fishing rod. We're already out here. As Thorfinn has said, I have no enemies. Yes. Mm. Analog Carol, I don't think I said, I don't remember if I said hi to you, but hello. Welcome to stream. You're at work, so can't watch for long, but have a nice stream. Well, have a lovely rest of the work. Have a lovely rest of the work. Mm. We're gonna take a 12-hour sleep, no worries. That is good. The good. Mm. Then I don't need to worry. Awesome. Can I worry about how adorable you are? Maybe you can. Maybe you can. You might be allowed to do that. I kind of randomly wanted to do a karaoke stream, but I don't think karaoke on a Monday is a good choice. I think karaoke on a Saturday is much better. So, and also, if a lot of people can do the sea shanty stuff on shorts, then I must be able to do the sea shanty stuff on shorts too, right? Should be okay. Maybe. I don't know how things work. um, but I kind of started thinking about like there is a lot of songs that people do on the shorts. Maybe I could do that. Don't know. Now it broke it. I'm gonna borrow Ophi's bed because I am pretty sure that there's gonna be phantoms. Gotta go for today. You'll have an amazing day and or evening. Bye bye, Mr. Dark. Have a lovely rest of the day, or if it's the end of the day, which it probably is, have a lovely tomorrow. Analog Crooked, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And what is Crooked? We are basically just doing random stuff while talking. It was not meant to be a chatty stream, but it has become a chatty stream. And also my cold is having a slight comeback because I screamed at some students today and that apparently makes my throat and nose worse. Yeah, the only scream is some students I screamed at like 60 of them. Not 60, but 40. Basically the same. The best thing is that in 2 days I'll be starting kickboxing practice again. That sounds cool. I remember trying kickboxing because I didn't actually start, but we had like a day where we could try different sports and activities. And I tried kickboxing. It was very fun. I remember it being a lot of fun. Hello, kitty. Yes, what can you... it's OD. OD. Yeah. So if I say OD, it's the person with the Greek letters. Yeah. Yeah. I sing mostly sea shanties. My granddad taught me a lot of them before he passed, so they have a special value. Ah, I see. I see. That sounds cool. Oh, right. I think that's Joe No Steak. That's probably why we didn't touch them. Oh, and depth strider. That is not half bad, at the very least. I also have a lot of saddles. Really know what to do with all of the saddles, but we have them. Hello there. Am I going to end the stream? Not for a little while. I also didn't just start it, but it started an hour ago. But a typical stream for about 2 hours. So it's like approximately 1 hour left. Why am I up here? I don't know. Yes, meow meow. I needed to go here. Because this is where we have this. Oh, wait. This thing needs less than normally. I can't do the 16 because I don't remember how much one coal can do in the things that's quick. Okay, so we have 16 plus 11. That, according to my calculation, is 27. So we're gonna do a slight bit of math today. Didn't really expect us to do math today, but we are. Oh, does it still take 8? I thought maybe it takes the same, but it's just quicker. I don't know. What is the age recommendation? It's basically family friendly, but I mainly aim it towards adults, but keep things family friendly. Kind of. Blah, blah, blah. Now you can probably hear me again. I needed to turn off the mic for a bit. It's sorry, sorry about that. So yeah. Did I miss your message? Yes, I think I did. No, I did. What message? Because I did say hello to you. I think. I'm pretty sure that I did. Don't know. Ah. Ah. Yeah, no audio. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Is it like 18 plus or something? No, no, it's not. It's not. I basically aim my content towards 18 plus, but it's definitely kid safe. Like, there are no cuss words, there are no content that isn't okay for 14-year-olds to watch. Just be careful about telling people how old you are. But yeah, it's family friendly, so it's definitely kid safe. So yeah. After you said hello, I said I'm gonna have a good day. Last Saturday night, we have done a big collab playing some party game. Yeah, I saw that you did. I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to join you guys, but it was kind of in America time, so it was midnight for me. And yeah, I have a hard time streaming close to midnight. I might join sometime, but I'm an old lady and I need to sleep. But yeah, I did hope you have had a lot of fun though. I would really, really love to join collabing with people sometimes because like Mario Kart, I would love to do some Mario Kart with people because I have Mario Kart and I do not know how to play it well. And that would probably be fun. I should also probably do something more intelligent than just to jump around on stuff because that is not really that well. Yeah. I'm gonna munch on a fish. Hello, Takano. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Family friendly with a dash of madness. That is exactly what this stream is. Very family friendly with a dash of madness at times, with random intervals. Like sometimes people apparently forget that I am slightly insane. And then they get very surprised when I'm, full on gremlin mode. Yeah, I heard a thing. I heard a thing. I heard the thing that we dislike. Yeah. You can be gone. Yes, thank you. Where on earth did the thing come from? The thing up there. Might have also come from up there. Apparently we need to watch our behind. Imagine that. Jeena insane? No, I'm not insane. I'm just normal in a different way. Unless you want to see Davy Jones Lockers, yeah. Yep. I know the sound is just from me walking on gravel, but walking on gravel can sound like creepers. So it was slightly scary noises. Will it play a party with us or something only single players? Maybe not Mario Party. Mainly because I don't have it, and if I play it, I think I would probably want to do it with friends. Like collab partners. Would probably be a lot of fun though. We'll say that. That does sound like a really fun idea. I have been watching some people play Mario Party, and I have never played it myself. But I'm starting to see why people like it. It really, really looks fun. I might be open to playing Mario Kart with you guys. But then I'm gonna need Nintendo Online. I'm gonna need Nintendo Online for all of the other things as well. But I'm just saying that right now I am unable to play online with anyone on anything other than computer. But yeah, basically, I'm going to sleep. Some important things to do. Yeah, I do have a lovely rest, and I hope to see you on another stream. So have a wonderful rest of the day, and I see you next stream or something else, hopefully. But do awesome. Have an awesome Tuesday. Yeah. The unkillable soldier by Sabathon intensifies at the edge of madness. In a time of sadness, an immortal soldier finds his hope. The wanderer has no place to go. When he has reached the end, the moon colors all of the shadows blue. He is all alone out there in the wild. It hurts, but continue to walk. You can never turn around. I don't know. That translation is weird. Vandraren har ingenstans att gå när han kommit fram till slutet. Månen färgar alla skuggor blå. Han är ensam kvar där ute. Det gör ont men gå ändå. Du kan alltid vända om. Oh, it's by the way, you can always turn around, not never turn around. I misremembered it. Are you strangle what? We need to strangle people? Why do we need to strangle people? I am confused. Today, Minecraft with a dash of philosophy. Yes. Nice. And a hint of song lyrics. Your singing voice is so adorable. Thank you. Thank you. On Saturday's karaoke stream, I kind of want to do... like, sure, we're gonna do some ABBA because ABBA. And... probably gonna do some, you know... I see fire... Inside the mountains I see fire, because that's a really, really good song. But I'm also thinking that we might do some, you know, game music, because there's a lot of game music. For example, you know, Skyrim has a lot of songs. And a lot of songs that's, you know, you can do them a cappella. So we're probably gonna do a bit of a cappella thing as well. And probably Disney, because Reflection was fun to sing. And it's really fun to sing. I like it. And that is one of the very few Disney songs that I really, really prefer in English. The Pokemon theme song, we can do some Pokemon theme song. Absolutely. So if you guys have any, like, I want, like, Jeena to sing this particular song, you can ask. I am reserving my right to say no, but you may always ask. I'm sure she's still got a grudge with the Kimono Girls. I do definitely have a grudge with the Kimono Girls. More so than I have a grudge with Sigilif, which is, like, you know, that's big. That's huge. And speaking of the Kimono Girls and Nuzlocke, I am honestly, really considering, like, I am itching to starting a new Nuzlocke. And I am kind of thinking about leaving the decision about which game we're gonna Nuzlocke up to you guys. I think that I personally would prefer to Nuzlocke Black and White, because I have not played those games in a long time, like a very long time. And I kind of think they would be really, really fun to play through again, because they have some kind of interesting themes going on. Like with the whole, like, kind of vegan theme. You know, they kind of go hard on they don't abuse Pokemon, like don't make them fight for you, don't place them in Pokeballs, that's abusive. That's an interesting theme. And those are games that I have never finished. Because that was back in the era where I loved to restart Pokemon games and I didn't finish them. So that would kind of probably be what I would like to do. But I also want to leave the decision open, like if you really, really, really want me to stream or like run a playthrough of, I don't know, X maybe, then we could do that. Yeah. That's basically my thought process. I kind of want to leave the decision up to you. We have a crazy cat jumping in circles because of random ball. Well, yeah. Yeah. In a deep voice, far over the misty mountains call to... I can't do deep voice though. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must await the break of day to find our long-forgotten gold. Yes! Try to sing Wellerman, one of my favorite sea shanty. Wellerman. Isn't that the... Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. That is the one that I'm thinking about maybe maybe doing a short of. So yeah. Can I play Minecraft with you guys, like survival? Nope. No can do, because I have way too many Minecraft worlds for me to have like the time to actually deal with. Yeah. I do not have the time for that. Sadly, that is sadly the case. I have so much random stuff. Because this world is for me and other VTuber friends. So, you know, it's not like viewer open in that case. In that sense of the word. And that would mean that I have a subscriber world. And the only reason why I would have a subscriber world is if I would actually make money from YouTube. Then I might put some of the money into a follower world where we could hang out. I would probably be in creative mode more often than not. Because once again, I don't have time to build in a third world. So yeah, that is kind of where I stand on you guys in my Minecraft world. Like, I don't have time for one more. I can't let you into this one with good conscience because the others would probably not like it. Because it's, you know, closed off. Like, we all have to agree on others joining us. And it's only VTubers. And only VTuber friends. Now I have the Wellerman duck on my head and my brain. I blame you guys. Have to go to bed, but wish you a good stream, Jeena, and everyone have a good day or night. Yeah, have a lovely rest, Seven. I do hope to see you next time. Sing sea shanties and cosplay mostly to pirate song with... Okay. It does sound fun. Alliances, yes! We do have alliances. We have an alliance with the Seraph squad and the Angloheim citizens. We have a lot of alliances actually, but those are probably the main two. And the Vu, I don't know what Kieran calls his followers, but that. Like, those three are probably my like best VTuber friends. I don't speak with them as much as I should. Because me and most of them have been talking about doing a collab for I don't know how long. Like, basically every time me and Jono sees one another, we basically go like, we should collab soon. We have still not collabed. We have talked about that for months. And I have actually collabed with Kieran. Kieran is one of the very, very few that I have collabed with. And I did that basically on his VTubers for Ukraine charity stream. He does a lot of charity streams. But I didn't stream myself, so I basically just have a video with sort of just random cuts from the stream. I do recommend it though. It was a very, very fun stream. It was 2 hours long. So we had like a 2-hour long session. Spot. I don't know what to call it. But we had 3 hours. And it felt like 30 minutes maximum. It was a lot of fun. It was very, very fun. Hello, Shadow Senpai. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Why are you cutting and just jumping around? Can you just jump around quietly? Are you good? That is good to hear. That is good to hear. I also don't know why I'm leaving a stair, because I'm probably gonna throw it out to have something else that I don't know what, but I'm probably not gonna have it like this. But we have it like this for the moment. By the way, I got recommended a 1-year-old stream, and you love the starting music, made you happy. Ah, that is awesome. I really do not remember what starting music I had. But if it wasn't this starting music, it was probably something that I basically got for free from Canva or something like that. Because that was the old starting bits. That was what That's some iron over there. Like my my first start was basically just to instantly go live. And then I got free starting music that I could use from Canva, which is a website where I don't use it a lot. I basically only use it for the week schedule. That is basically the only thing I do there. Everything else I do in other programs, like thumbnails, and do in other programs. editing, I definitely do in other programs because I don't think you can even edit stuff in Canva. I did do my ending bit on videos on Canva though. Like the whole thanks for watching part. That's from Canva, I think. I don't remember anymore. It was so long ago since I actually made a video, and I feel so amazingly bad for it because I basically wanted the Pixelmon thing to be like once every other week or something like that. But it takes a tremendous amount of time to actually make a video and edit it. Like recording, it takes a long time. Deciding what to do each episode takes a long time. Editing said video takes a lot of time. Streaming is just way easier for me to just set up and do. And generally it also works a lot more on my channel. Like my videos doesn't work as well. Which is fair. I am way more used to streaming. I probably do streaming sort of ish good. You know, I hope I am at least sort of good at this. Editing though, and making videos, because I don't do it as much, I'm not as good at it. It would be very weird if I was very good at video creation and stuff, because I don't do it. You know, you get good at the things that you practice. Editing is the only hard part. I would say that kind of depends. I think everything is looking fine on my end, gaming, so it might be you. From my end, it seems to be green. That doesn't mean that it is, though, because YouTube is weird sometimes. Okay, that's... I don't know if that's good to hear. But I'm happy to hear that it's not everyone who has a problem. I'm sad that you had a problem, but I'm also happy that it wasn't everyone. I feel mean saying that, but I don't mean it in a mean way. And hello Horizon! Welcome! Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Streaming has its dangers, because if you get caught... What? I don't know what you mean, get caught doing what? But yeah, basically if you do something bad on stream, yes, people are gonna know about it and bad things happen. I want the axe, thank you very much. But I don't know. Well, cancel culture is a thing. Like, cancel culture is bad. I think a lot of people can agree on that. And there are a lot of instances where cancel culture has really just gone off the rails and just deemed a person guilty without ever actually trying to know what happened, which is bad. Like, always think for yourself, people. Always try and see both sides, because everyone is lying when everyone wants to have you believe them and not the other party. So, like, witch hunts are bad. I think we can agree that witch hunts are bad. No matter if they happen in the, the 1500s, or if it happens in the 21st century, witch hunts are bad. Um, but I also don't find it difficult to, don't say nasty things or be mindful. Like when you stream, you can't just relax and just like check out your brain for today. You can't do that because there are people in chat who might try and get you into trouble, to make streamers say bad things, which is also why I rarely just read chats from chatters that I don't recognize. Like I definitely have people that I just read. I don't pre-read what they type. But more often than not, I actually read the text before I speak it out loud, just to make sure that it is actually something that I can speak out loud. So that is like one of the things that I do to keep me safe in that regard. And I also have a filter on for certain things, certain words, so that they can't be written out. And other than that, I just tend to not use bad words, because bad words are bad. So, bad words are an interesting thing. Because is it the word itself that is bad, or is it the meaning and the meaning and the history behind the meaning of the word bad? Like what in the word makes it bad? Because I've been listening to a YouTuber that kind of says it really, really well. Like there are certain words that are bad. You cannot use them under any circumstance. There are a lot of those words. There are words that are so bad that you can never speak them. Period. Nothing weird about that. But there are also words like you can make things up. I can look. This is a piece of flint. Flint is not a bad word. But if I call someone a piece of flint and I mean it in a really, really bad way, that suddenly becomes a bad word. Like sometimes it's the word connected to a history or connected to a meaning. No matter what you mean by saying that word, it's a bad word. Doesn't matter what you think. But sometimes it's also just you meant harm by saying this word, therefore it's a bad word. I don't know. Oh, you like the B word? I really, really dislike the B word. Like, an insane amount. I can't deal with that word. That is... But I've also been called that word a lot of times, because I am speaking my mind, apparently. Puts me into that category. So that is a word that I myself really, really dislike. I understand that a lot of people say it lovingly, in a friendship way. I personally can't take it that way. I don't have any positive connotation by that word. You have the mouth of a sailor. That is good. Don't bring that mouth of a sailor here, though, because this is child friendly. Somewhat likely is the tone said. Give me your basis. It can be. It can be, but there are also words that shouldn't be said. There are a couple of words out there where you can only say them with, the B word, for example. You don't say the whole word out loud, you just say B word. Because it's one of the ones where you don't say it. There's one that is even worse, and I don't even want to say the abbreviation of that word. You can just imagine what the word is. I am not even gonna say the abbreviation of it. You'll have to be sure to mouth around here then. Yeah, please do. If it's a random curse word, I'm not gonna block you or ban you for it. I'm just gonna gentle reminder to please watch your language. But mainly because there are kids who watch me. Like most of you guys are adults. Most of you guys are 18 plus, but there are people watchers who aren't. And it's also a bit cultural because where I live, it's not that big of a deal for curse words to be a thing. Like, people can curse on TV. But I know that's not the case for the USA, for example. So I tend to err on the side of caution. I feel like that is better than to accidentally be disrespectful. I think that's kind of a good notion to have you with you at all times. Like, err on the side of caution. That way you aren't gonna hurt people without meaning to. And if you want to hurt people, then you're just a jerk. Yeah. Oh, your phone died, I don't know. It's better to not say it. Yes. What if it's used as slang? I would say that there are words that is not even okay to use in a slang way because like this is coming from a teacher, so it's like, you know, but basically what I have seen and what my colleagues have seen, so like a lot of years of experience is seeing, is that when you use bad words in a slang way or like, you know, between friends and stuff like that, it kind of makes it okay to use against other people as well. So, you know, when mainly guys, I've mainly seen guys do this, but can be girls who do this as well. But when guys joke around with each other, like calling one another gay because it's fun, like, you know, haha, that's so gay. Mainly they don't mean anything by it, but when they say something like that, it's still perpetuating the norm of what is masculine and what is not. And that if you are a homosexual, you can't be manly. You need to fit a certain stereotype. Even if you are just joking, you are still reaffirming that stereotype. And I know that a lot of people don't think like that. They don't think that what they say have that big of an impact. But when enough people actually do something like that, then it kind of has an impact. So be mindful of it. Hello, Mike. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. You have never been sad, and then what moment? I broke a thing. I have a girl. Can you give an example? I don't know. Just don't use any bad words when you do the example. Probably. I kind of want to sing, but I don't know what songs that I can sing. Because copyright infringement and boring stuff. Let's see, how do I get up out of here? Me. As your friend, if you fall, I help you up. No questions asked. Wait. But I'm confused. What does that have to what we... I am slightly confused. We have dug out quite a lot. Huh. Huh. Well, it needs to be dug out. I just kind of didn't realize how much we actually managed to dig today. And it's still not that much. And there's a sunbird over there. Can you get out of there, good sir? That is kind of my base. I would prefer it if you weren't standing there. Thank you. Thank you. Ah. There was a roof there. I kind of wanted to jump to this thing so I can light it up. Yeah, probably good enough. Now I should probably eat first. Because we have demonstrated a few times that this is very much not spawn safe. So... on your question about how boys act with one another, it wasn't a question about how boys act with one another. It was more of a commentary on how some guys speak with one another and why that particular manner of speaking is bad. And to be perfectly fair, a few girls do it as well. It's more common with boys, in my experience. But, you know, I am not saying that all men do that. I am not saying that it's inherently male to do this. I'm just saying that I've seen this particular kind of bad behavior more often in boys than girls, but it happens in both genders. And I think it's more like boys do it openly, girls hide it. I think that's the main difference. It's equally bad though. Equally bad. But as guy's best friend, if you fall in front of me, you will laugh, your lungs collapse, and yeah, that is basically what girls do as well. That is not inherently male. Like, both genders do that. Like, if Ophi just falls on her face, I'm very much gonna laugh. I am gonna help her up, because she will start to scream at me, but I'm gonna laugh while doing so. And if I fall down, she's only gonna laugh, because... yeah. It's raining. Rain is cozy. I need more pickaxes. I need to actually borrow some of Jono's iron. I didn't do that last time. I said that I would, but I didn't. I mainly just made the whole thing smaller. I'm slightly curious if he's gotten any more iron since last time, because I think that he has built it in the spawn chunk, which basically means that it's loaded the entire time. Hello, Jono, speaking of the trolls. But hello, Jono, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. We've basically just been running around and chatting today. That is basically what we have been doing. And I also tried to make a zombie farm last time. It doesn't work that well. Trolls you? Yes, I was just speaking about your iron farm and me probably needing to borrow some of your iron. And then all of a sudden you appeared just when I spoke about your farm. Well, yeah, it's good. But that's awesome. That is awesome. And hello, yeah, I'm very sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. And well, goodbye. Take as much as you want, but thank you. Thank you. But I am also slightly curious because I think because your farm is insanely good, like so insanely good that I kind of started noticing that you ran out of space. So I'm kind of thinking that you might have placed it, either you have been online a lot, or you placed it in the spawn chunks, which means that it is loaded the entire time, which I am all for because a lot of iron is probably good. Oh, his name is Gregory. Oh, I see. I see. I'm gonna try to remember that. I'm very sorry, but I might forget. But yeah. Hello, Gregory. How was West Stream? I, I don't know it. Oh yeah, go get your farmer. Ah. Yeah. I am now very sure that this thing is loaded always. Because this is what I did last stream. I basically just transformed all of this into just blocks of iron because there's so much. um, you know, there's blocks and you can turn it back. Um, not flint, that doesn't work. I don't know how to do this apparently. There we go. There we go. Like, it's insanely good. So I'm pretty sure that this is yeah. I'm just gonna take 25 blocks of iron. So yeah, I am very sure that this is just loaded every time the server is online. Is this place is probably loaded, or Jono's been online a lot. Oh, 10 more subs. That is awesome. I have, by the way, just been going, switching between 989 and 990 for the past few days. I've just been going back and forth a lot. So I am slightly dulled to just having 10 more subscribers. Because I've just had 10 more subscribers for like a week. It says if they're the same person, but one is smarter. Wait. What are you talking about? Every spawn always loads when someone is playing. Yeah. So we got Iron for Eternity. Yeah. Which is awesome. It's an awesome deal. I am not upset with that. Only thing that I am severely lacking in is diamonds and food. And my lack of food is mainly my fault. Because I could have made an automated chicken farm. And I have chosen to collect all of the wood types instead. So I have weird priorities. Building and stuff and trees and plants are apparently my priority, and I prioritize those above food. Do as I say, people, not as I do. Okay. It's gonna be called Poppy Valley at some point. Maybe so. Maybe so. I don't think it's my valley to name, but maybe. Why not make bone meal farm out of Puppy? Because it's Jono's farm and I don't want to butt in and do stuff. No. Jono's farm, Jono decides. Yes. Maybe what? No, what? Hello, George. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And I'm just gonna murder this little sunbird because he's stalking me and I dislike that. Nice. Oh, hello, John. I almost didn't see you. I'm sorry, but welcome. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I am apparently not allowed to say bleh because Kitty gave me a nasty glare. You can take as much as you want. Honestly, got too much of the stuff. The puppies or the iron? Or both. Because bone meal, we're gonna... Bone meal can be turned into bone blocks, and bone blocks are kind of pretty to build with. Because it's kind of a nice white shade. It's kind of stripy, but it's still kind of a nice white. And you can make that out of bone meal, and bone meal can, you know, puppies into bone meal and stuff. Yes. What? Okay. That is good. That is good. Then maybe I just do a puppy farm out of it as well. Yeah. If you want to make a bone meal farm out of all of the puppies, I can show you how to do that. But awesome. Feel free to take whatever you need. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yep. And back we go. Blip, blip, blip. I should have a shovel with me. I do not have a shovel with me. And for like the gazillionth time, I do not have a good reason to not just run away and grab a shovel real quick. But maybe I just like whacking gravel with a piece of rotten flesh. No? Jonah is like your service god of resources. Kind of. Kind of. Because he is definitely the one with the most diamonds as well. And he's also the god of just saving me out of random like places where I just fall into a cave and die. I was playing Farming Simulator with all of the resources. I don't know. I don't know. But he has definitely more farms than I have, which is kind of interesting because I wanted to have more farms this playthrough of Minecraft than I have previously. I'm just gonna toss that up as me not starting to do the farmy business yet. I'm gonna get there. Probably. We need to go raid some mines and fortresses. That we do. I have found a very scary place. I have found a woodland mansion. I am not raiding that place alone. So if you want to join me and preferably give me like diamond armor before, please do. But yeah, we really do have a lot of stuff that we ought to do or should do together soon. Because we have the whole nether fortress and stuff like that as well. Bigland Fortress was so hard. I can imagine that. Yes. I can imagine. I do not envy you. You mean Bastion? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're called Bastions. I forgot. Just two old people just not remembering what the new Minecraft stuff is called. I mean, I'm not old. Yes, definitely not old. Yes. You both said version. Yeah, you did. You did. You did. Making this pillar look pretty is future Jeena's problem. Present day Jeena is only just digging out and making cave bigger. Found a building full of aggressive pigs and made bacon. Awesome, awesome that you didn't die. I know that me and Ophi probably found one of those places on her first playthrough of Minecraft. She did the dying. I tried to do the saving and it didn't turn out that well because I gave all of my good stuff to her and I also didn't kind of know what I was doing. And then we didn't find the place, so we just went like, we're not going back. My bad, I'm not that up to date with Minecraft. It's good, it's good. You gotta see the sniffer, by the way. I found a sniffer egg. Only one sniffer egg though, so I can't give you a sniffer egg of your own, but as soon as I have 2 of them, I'm gonna show you how amazingly cute they are. They have 6 legs, and they sniff, and they waddle, and they are amazing and cute. And I have also learned that I typically find big things to be adorable. Like, the bigger the horse, the more adorable it is. And apparently also the bigger the Minecraft mob, the more adorable it is. Except camels. Camels are kind of cute, but they sound weird. But sniffers. Sniffers are cute. Is it an overworld or underworld? This is the overworld, but it's in a cave in the overworld. I don't know. But what about a pony with a useless knight? If the said pony has a lot of mane, it's very fluffy, then it is amazingly cute. And also, especially if the pony has the speed of a... what was it? Pregnant fly. Then it is also very cute. I do pick out the best horses, by the way. So that was basically Dono's stream yesterday, I think. It was basically a story. I don't really know, but it was a story, and it was a story about a useless knight with a very, very slow horse. And someone approximately named Jeena, it wasn't really named Jeena, but approximately, was the person who gave said knight the horse. So yeah, I do give the best horses. That was something that I was kind of good at back when I was a riding instructor. I tended to match rider and horse pretty well. There was some instances where it wasn't the best match, but the students still learned something from the match, so it was even so kind of a good match. Like, the objective of matching a student with a horse is for the student to learn. And that I always succeeded in. This cannot... We're not gonna bother with the pillars being ugly, because some of the pillars probably aren't gonna be there. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna tear down this pillar, for example. That pillar is gonna stay. Probably that as well. This is also honestly probably gonna stay. We'll see. Some might just disappear one day because of no reason in particular. Some of them gonna stay. You adore horses? Well, they are awesome. They are really awesome. And... what are you talking about, Raven? I'm confused. And horses don't hurt, typically. Unless you made a mistake, and then it's your fault, not the horse's fault. It's never the horse's fault. That is basically the first thing kids get to learn when they start riding. It's never the horse's fault. Horses always do their best. They might be lazy at times, but they always do their best. They always try to please the human. Ashley's your zebra? Well, that is cool, good for you. I wouldn't advocate being close to a zebra. They can't be tamed the same way horses can. Because zebras are wild animals. Don't have pet zebras, don't try to tame them. They are gonna demolish you. Zebras are not kind. As far as I recollect, they also poop a lot. Like a lot. I remember seeing a video of a kid falling off a horse and then punching the horse because they fell. That kid. If I saw that, they would get the lashing of their life. Like, that is one of the worst parts of me. Like, I am not protective of myself. I don't stand up for myself. But if someone tries to hurt a horse when I'm around, they better have life insurance. No? Because they are either gonna extremely fear for their lives, or they are just gonna disappear. I don't know, but yeah, I like, yeah, like, it's very true. It's extremely true. I very protective of horses, and especially back when I worked like closely to horses, as you do as a riding instructor. If the kids treated the horses at the club badly, I would be there's a lot of things that I would be fine with. I would be very fine with them speaking ill about me, for example. As soon as they turned that against the horses, that was it for them. They were not welcome anymore. Like, doors that way. Don't let me see you again. If I see you within the nearest 15 seconds, you aren't leaving fast enough. Like, get out of my sight before I strangle you. Like, that was basically what it would be like. Yeah, this is that. And I probably made a mistake going down here, but can't be that bad. We survived. It's fine. Hello, Kaminseg. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Hello, BSC as well. Welcome. I do hope you have had an amazing day so far. What other animal do I have? What? I have kitty? Like in real life or in Minecraft? I'm confused. I have a kitty beside the keyboard. I am right now scratching Kitty Chin because Chin needed to be scratched. And I am now stuck and cannot move. Okay. She turned her head. She was fine with me leaving. Probably. So leaving I shall. Nice. because, reasons. Blip, blip. What? Does your fame precede you now? I don't know. I don't think I recognize you. What are you guys talking about? I am severely confused. Oh, you're talking about the names of Raven's pets. Oh, I see. I see. Do I play a character or am I gonna tell you to get out? I'm not gonna tell you to get out. And I am not playing a character. I am mainly me. What was talking about, like, get out in the closest 15 seconds? That was basically if someone when I was riding instructor, if someone in the class hurt one of the horses that I worked with. That would basically be my response to that. And it didn't happen often, but it did happen. And by it didn't happen often, I basically mean like it happened once in the several years that I was there. But yeah. You're leaving on your own looking for characters? Well, it is, you do? You do? Like, I typically don't roleplay or do stuff in lore. Sometimes I do, mainly on stream I don't. Mainly on certain videos I do in lore stuff. Sometimes on stream as well. I typically, I don't know. I'm just me. It's not like I'm always out of lore and I'm not always in lore. I'm more out of lore than in lore, but yeah. And Jeena is from Sweden. Yes, I am. Nice. Sweden means Europe? Yes, it does. It means the Nordics as well. That's kind of the interesting part of Europe. You can't just say that, oh, I'm from Europe, because you kind of always have to follow it. I'm from Central Europe. I'm from West Europe. I'm from North Europe. I am from Eastern Europe. It's kind of funny in that way, but it kind of makes sense as well, because the cultures are really, really different. Like the Nordic countries have a lot in common and have more in common than we do with Germany. We have more in common with Germany than we do with France. Which also kind of makes sense because it's really, geographical. I heard that Sweden is a beautiful place. I am very biased, but I happen to agree. I think that Sweden is really, really beautiful. Because Sweden and the Nordic countries in general is very nature heavy. We have a lot of nature. A lot of nature preserves, a lot of really nice walks basically that you can take in nature preserves and stuff like that. And it can range from the mountains with just very flat land, not a lot of trees, really open, mountainous at the same time. And then you can go to, Skåne, where it's basically just flat and fields, farmlands everywhere. And a lot of fascinating history and a lot of really pretty buildings as well. And then you can go to Småland, and then you suddenly are in the middle of a fairy tale. And then you can go closer to Norway, and you're in a just complete wilderness. Like mountains and forests and streams and just wild country. Like there probably are no human around here, but all of a sudden you see humans because they are walking the same path as you are. But I find Sweden beautiful. And there's, you know, your sand beaches, your rocky beaches, your in lakes, like lakes as big as seas. We have lakes that you can't see the opposite side of because it's that big of a lake. I find it beautiful. But I am also very biased. In India too, there's North India, South India, East and Northeast India. Cultures are totally different. Yeah, and it makes sense there because it's such big country. Well, I mean, if you, I don't know if I think that it makes sense in India, which is one country, but very, very big. Why do I think that it's weird in Europe, where we have several countries? That I find it weird that countries group together. That's a good question. Why do I need to be philosophical all of a sudden? I do not like being philosophical. It might be fun to be philosophical at times, but it's also very confusing. And I dislike being confused. Have I ever had Indian curry? No, because my spice tolerance is that of a snowflake. I know white people and their spice tolerance is a meme, but like I'm full on like, yeah, my spice tolerance is not even that of a white person. My spice tolerance is that of a snowflake. Like I can't handle spice, hot food at all. At all. If you'd carrot, you're gonna be popping lava. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be screaming in pain of fire. Yes. I can't handle it at all. You can find 40 to 50 languages. That is cool. I love languages. Languages are really, really fun to learn for me. Find them fascinating, and countries having a lot of languages is really, really fascinating to me. Mainly because I live in a country where we mainly speak the same languages. There are some minority languages, but mainly everyone speaks Swedish. But what's happening is that the different dialects are kind of disappearing, which you know I know that it's happening. I know why it's happening, but it's still kind of sad to see them disappear like that. And I am kind of guilty on that. There are a lot of dialectal words that I don't know. There are a lot of dialectal words that I do know. There are certainly a lot of them that I don't. And it is kind of sad to see it disappear like that. I know that it is. It's just language drifting over time. And a tiny country which has all of a sudden a lot of mobility between different places. Therefore, dialects disappear because you can't speak in your dialect with people who has another dialect because you're not going to understand one another. But still, I like the different intonations. I like to be able to hear where a person come from. And you can't do that if the dialects disappear. You're constantly debating whether to learn Chinese or Swedish. Is learning Swedish easier for someone who has learned German? Yes, Swedish is gonna be very much easier if you've learned German. It's kind of like like Swedish and German has more in common than German and English. Probably not, but it's around the same ballpark. So it's not a lot easier to go from German to Swedish than it is to go from English to German. But it's approximately the same. There are similarities. There are also a lot of differences. Mainly because of genuses. Like German has a lot of rules about genuses and how to, do certain things. Swedish doesn't have rules for that. We just know if it's en or et. And that is something that a lot of people really, really struggle with when they learn Swedish, because there are no rules. And apparently, no rules combined with you just hear if it's en or et is not a good explanation to someone who's trying to learn the language. So in that regard, it is difficult. No one is gonna misunderstand you though if you use them incorrectly. They're just gonna learn, like, instantly know that you're not a native Swedish speaker. And if you're around nasty people, they're gonna make fun of you, but don't be around nasty people. Guys, we do not murder our friends and do keep chat related to what we are talking about. Because right now I feel like you guys are just, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, bitte, and that is basically the only German that I know. I can read some German more than I can actually speak it myself, but I basically just know Dankeschön and bitte. It's all of the German that I know. And hallo is, it's basically Swedish mixed with English. Is that hello? No, Dankeschön is thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Meine is my. Liebe, I don't know, but it's probably dear or something like that. Fräulein is miss or lady, something like that. But yeah. And if you guys say that it's not that spicy, it's gonna be extremely spicy for me. Like, I have the spice tolerance of a snowflake. Full on. If it's not that hot, it's gonna be very hot for me. And now we're out of food. But yeah. I don't know, I'm starting to feel like we are getting somewhere with this whole carbuncle. Ow. It's fine though. This definitely needs to be scraped off. We need to do something about that horrible farm. This needs to be scraped off as well. But yeah, we're basically down to this level. And I think it would be fun if we had the floor even further down. But I kind of think that this is a good start. Like, we can start to place in the caverns where, you know, we're gonna have the different rooms of certain things. Um, so yeah, I think this level is a good level to start at, which means that we're gonna have to dig quite a bit. Gräva tunnel. Gräva tunnel. Don't remember what kind of child's program that is from, but it's from a child's program. So yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Nice. Is it recorded? Yeah, it is live. It is live. And welcome, Jeannie. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. What am I building? I have basically just been digging out the where we're gonna build a lot of our base. So we have a tower on top, which we basically just put up there because other people should probably know where I am so they don't build there. That, and I wanted something that's easier to build than to just dig a lot. She's Japanese. If you're asking if I'm Japanese, I am very much not. Not even the correct like part of the world. um, yeah. Send a pic of some of its the pets. I can send the pictures of pet. I'm starting to get a few good pictures of her. She's a cutie. Oh, morning, Miss Tina. Good morning. Hope you'll have a lovely Tuesday. We're kind of just wrapping up though, sadly. Don't want to sound weird, but 90% of VTuber are just 40-year-old men. Not the ones that I have met. As far as I've understood and met, most of people who are VTubers are really, really young. Like, most VTubers are 18 or younger. So, you know. Did I use voice changer? No, I do not. I do not. And if you're just gonna talk that, like, me, I know it's a meme and you like, a lot of people like to make fun of VTubers, like, oh, they're just 14-year-old men. Like, honestly, most 40-year-old men has no idea that this is a thing. There are some 40-year-old men who are VTubers. They aren't pretending to be girl VTubers, though. So, you know. But yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be it for me today. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I think I think yes. I had a lot of fun just relaxing and chatting with you guys. This is so adorable, but thank you, Adi. Thank you. It's basically cross-dress on the internet. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that because, you know, Some people probably cross dress. I think it's more often than not that people actually try to mimic who they feel on the inside. So for me, when I started out, I basically wanted to celebrate the strength that I knew that I had inside. I also wanted to celebrate my bond with horses. Night seemed to be one of the best options for that. Um, and I am a girl knight because I am a woman. So you know. Yeah. Why am I so insecure? I just told you that I did this to celebrate my own strength. Celebrate your own strength is not being insecure. If you think so, good for you. Um, you stay in your little insecure corner over there. Wanna end? Just don't act like. You stay in your little insecure corner. The others of us are just gonna have a fun time. Yes. As I said, you sit around in your little insecure corner. You do that. It's fine. Oh, you're just gonna okay. Yeah, bye bye. Have yeah. I don't know. I hope you have more fun and not trying to put others down because that's not a good look. Oh, have a great rest. Yes. Yeah, why discuss age? Please don't discuss your age in chat. That is like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna delete that message because um you shouldn't tell people online who how old you are. Like, don't do that generally, especially if you're below 18. Um but yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I had fun. Either fist or fist me. Yes. But yeah, have a lovely rest of the day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye bye.